Past events will always look less random than they were. That line from Nassim Nicholas Taleb names a trap our minds fall into. Hindsight bias. After something happens, we feel like we knew it all along. Here's the problem. The world is noisy and full of chance, but our brains love clean stories. Once the ending is known, we edit the beginning and the middle to make the ending feel inevitable. It's comforting and dangerous. In this video, we'll unpack hindsight bias with clear examples from finance, startups, sports, and global events. Then I'll share practical tools you can use today, at work, in health, and in life, to protect your decisions from "I knew it" illusions. First, a simple definition. Hindsight bias is our tendency to see events as predictable after they happen. The outcome sharpens our memory. We remember the clues that fit, and we forget the clues that didn't. Example, finance. Think about a major market crash. After the drop, everyone has a tidy narrative. The signs were obvious. Housing was overheated. Debt was too high. Regulators were asleep. But before the crash, those same signs were mixed with thousands of other signals. Tech optimism, strong employment, expert forecasts pointing both ways. Hindsight bias turns a crowded, uncertain picture into a clean warning sign that we all ignored. If only our past selves had access to our future certainty. Example, startups in tech, thoughtful. Remember when renting a stranger's spare room sounded weird? Then a hospitality platform took off, and suddenly the story became, of course it worked. People love unique stays, obvious. Or the smartphone shift. After touchscreens won, it felt inevitable. Buttons were clunky. Apps were the future, annoyed. But at the time it was risky. Battery life, networks, developers, costs, nothing guaranteed. Example, sports underdog. An underdog football club in England once won the top league at improbable odds. After the trophy, the narratives flowed. Team chemistry, clever tactics, rivals off form. Those factors mattered. But a season also has injuries, refereeing calls, lucky bounces. Randomness rides with skill. Hindsight bias hides the dice behind the design. Example, global logistics shock. A huge container ship was lodged across the crucial Panama Canal and disrupted world trade for days. After it was freed, we heard, obviously, supply chains were fragile. Yet before the incident, that exact blockage was not on most dashboards. Hindsight bias makes rare events look routine after they happen. What's happening in the brain? We are pattern hunters. Stories help us feel safe. After an outcome, our memory quietly rewrites its notes. We highlight confirming hints, we dim the rest, and we upgrade our past confidence. This feels good, but it weakens future decisions. Coming up next, 5 practical tools to fight hindsight bias in daily life. Tool 1. Decision journal. Before you decide, write a short entry. What options am I choosing between? What do I expect to happen? Why do I think that? What would change my mind? Later, compare results to your original entry. This preserves uncertainty and stops your memory from fixing the past. Tool 2. Percentages, not certainties. Assign probabilities. I'm 60% confident this project will break even in 12 months. When outcomes arrive, check calibration. If your 60% calls happen about 60% of the time, you're well calibrated. If not, adjust. Upgrade your inner weather forecast. Tool 3. Reference class first ask. What typically happens in similar cases? Look at base rates, the average success rate for comparable startups, treatments, products, or policies. Then adjust for your specifics. Lead with the data class, not the drama. Tool 4. Pre-mortem and anti-story. Pun a pre-mortem. It's 1 year later and the plan failed. Why? List at least 5 causes. Then do an anti-story. Imagine an equally convincing story where the opposite outcome happens. This reminds you the future has multiple plausible paths. Tool 5. Blind review and red teams. Before a decision, invite a colleague to review your reasoning without knowing your preferred outcome. Or Assemble a small red team to challenge your assumptions. When results arrive, judge the decision process, not just the outcome. Bringing it together. Hindsight bias shrinks uncertainty after the fact. These tools keep uncertainty honest before the fact. They won't remove randomness, nothing can, but they will make your choices wiser and your learning decision you'll make this week. Write a 6-line decision journal with your probabilities and your why. In the comments, share just 2 lines, your decision topic and your probability for the main outcome. No spoilers, no shame, just calibration. If this helped, leave a like so others can escape "I knew it" thinking. See you next time.